basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.
We make it cool to be something. 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 On my grandmama pole. Hollywood never to the southern eye approach. Collard green pockets but a southern fried to flow. In the yam drop with some cornbread to throw.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the New York Knicks. And now let's head out to the arena, hook up with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Okay, first for the Bulls. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. We've got Longley. Tonight we'll see him work to establish that all-important presence under the glass. Then there's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Derek Harper is out there with Starks. They've got Ewing. Each and every night, so important to utilize that size under the basket, and you know he'll be contributing in every way he can here tonight. And it's Smith, and it's Oakley in at the 4 spot. Gets it to go. Smith's got the first basket of the game for the Knicks.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big man. And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his. His status as much in the clutch. When big shots needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Starks. And it's off from three-point range. On defense, New York. And the pass to Harper. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Harper's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Starks with it. Now guarded by Harper. Starks the pass to Harper. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Pippen with the bucket.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Here's New York. 4-point game. Out to Smith. The dish to Ewing. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pippen with it.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Now Harper. John Starks on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Starks has got 6 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Harper against Harper. Gets it to go.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
New York trailing. Starks outside. He feeds it to Ewing. Outside Harper. Wide open look. And that is good. Here's Pippen. Right side, Pippen. Lets it go from the wing. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Pippen's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Harper kicks to Oakley. Passes it to Starks. New York moving the ball around. Smith, guarded by Pippen. 3 on the clock. Smith dishes to Harper. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Longo. Chicago leading. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Smith. And that one's good.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And here's Starks. He's got 6. Outside Harper. He dishes it to Ewing. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Starks. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Steve Kerr is checked in for Chicago. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that 1 miss.
Starks kicks to Oakley. Outside Harper. Starks outside. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman passes to Kerr. Makes it off the glass.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Harper. Starks outside. Pass to Ewing. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. The Bulls leading by 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Rodman.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Mason kicks to Oakley. He passes to Mason. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dishes it to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Starks can't get that one to fall. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And good on the basket. Book it. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Starks against Jordan. Here is Oakley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Ewing dishes to Starks. That is good.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Rodman with the ball. Outside Jordan. 1 second left. Another one falls for Chicago.
How many times have we seen Michael go off like this?
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Chicago leading by 9. Right side, Jordan. The turnaround jumper, and the shot is good.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
And here is Mason. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Ewing. It's all in by the Bulls. Kerr, the pass to Wennington. Back to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And here's Jordan outside. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Ewing, a screen on Kerr. Kerr against Anthony. Feeds to Ewing. Backs him down. Another miss by Ewing. Now here's Rodman. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Tipped away. Here's Pippen. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Mason, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Kerr against Anthony. From 13, and it's Chicago scoring again.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Knicks trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Back to Ewing. Defended by Wennington. With the fadeaway.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
He kicks it to Jordan. Right side, Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 14.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Outside, Davis puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot's good from Mason.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Wennington. Jordan, he's guarded by Davis. From the stripe, and again it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The feed now to Davis.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shoots the 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it. And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Mason kicks to Anthony. Pass to Ewing. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Simpkins checked in. That's good from Ewing. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Smith kicks to Davis. Elbow shot is on the way. No luck. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And the shot is good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Harper against Anthony. Anthony left side. Outside, Davis. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Chicago leading by 14. To the paint. Here's Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harper's got 7 points.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Davis kicks to Smith. Davis. The drive by Anthony. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. Kukoc dishes to Harper. The pass to Rodman. Guarded by Mason. Fader on the way. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The dish to Smith. Guarded by Kukoc. Left block shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Free throw good, Jordan. Here's Anthony. He feeds it to Ewing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls lead by 19. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone, to the halftime report. Let's get going. Chicago with the lead against New York. At every opportunity, they're pushing it on the break and looking to run it down the opponent's throat. Michael Jordan just having his way against the Knicks. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. The Knicks on the other side, not looking as crisp. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Patrick Ewing stood out early. He's got 8 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And they double up Jordan. Starks and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Knicks now. Knicks trailed by 19. Harper the pass to Starks. Trains the three-pointer.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
It's stolen by Smith. Starks against Harper. Starks kicks to Ewing. Rodman with the block.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Here is Harper. He's got 7. Another shot. The shot is off. Great D that time. Harper kicks to Starks. Back to Harper. Starks outside. Passes to Ewing. Clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And, you know, one of the things you got to love about him is how he triggers that fast break. You know, the instant he gets the ball in his hands, he's looking to make the outlet pass and always seems to put it on the money.
And, Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And so he hits the technical free throw. New York calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Smith with a screen on Rodman. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Starks. Fires the 3. Luke Longley grabs the miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Knicks trailed by 17. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Harper, back to Starks. New York moving it around. Harper dishes to Starks. New York, no good that time either.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
And Jordan gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harper kicks to Rodman. Back to Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. 30 points for Michael Jordan.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Here's Harper. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, John Starks in this one, he's got 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Starks. The Bulls leading by 18. Outside Jordan. Right side Rodman. And stolen by Oakley. Screen by Oakley. Dishes it to Starks. Back to Harper. Kicks to Oakley. He passes it to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Ewing lays it up and banks it in. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago. Now Harper. Smith with a screen on Harper. Screen by Smith. Harper kicks to Starks. Williams, he's checked in for New York. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Ewing, good.
Well, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
1:36 left to play in the third. Harper against Harper. Pass to Longley. Outside Jordan. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Ring shot on the way. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Rodman. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Charles Oakley. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. free throw drops for Rodman. He's off on the second. Knicks trail by 17. Williams kicks to Starks. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Starks has got 15 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Longley passes to Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jordan with it. Now defended by Harper. And it's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now, here is Oakley. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. Will go to the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Pippen. 8 points for him. And Jordan gets it to go.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Starks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Starks has got 17.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Jordan dishes to Harper. Back to Jordan. Feeds it to Harper. For three. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Knicks trail by 15. Harper kicks to Ewing. Back to Harper. Starks outside. Drills the three-pointer. Starks has got 12 points in just the second half.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Kerr, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Bulls lead by 14. Now Harper. Doubled by Wennington. Harper the pass to Starks. He kicks it to Oakley. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Harper. From down low. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Ewing can't hit.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Harper, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Chicago calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Rodman goes in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Patrick Ewing. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Luke Longley's checked in for Wellington. Knicks trailed by 14. Starks with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Another miss by Ewing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Kerr dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Kerr defended by Bonner. From 13. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Starks. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Ewing. Starks. Back to Ewing. There's the dish to Harper. He feeds it to Starks. Gets up a three. Passes it to Bonner. Kicks it to Harper. Into Patrick Ewing. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. New York calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. Chicago on defense. They led the game at 1 point by 20. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Pippen with the drive, gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
And really deep through that time. Starks has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Ewing. Starks against Harper. Count that one. Starks has got 27.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
He dishes it to Oakley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Shooting for New York, Charles Oakley. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Oakley.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Chicago leading by 8. The drive by Jordan. And Ewing sends it back. Outside Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Jump shot is good that time. Jordan's got 38 points.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Starks. Here's Oakley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
And he knocks down the first one.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
And so he hits both.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh,
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days, too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Knicks trailed by 11. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Mason kicks to Starks. Pass to Mason. Dishes to Harper. The three. There's the bucket. Good.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Now here's Pippen. In low to Longley. From 11 feet away. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Pass to Ewing. It's all in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Harper. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
Ewing. Nice D from Longley.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
From 7. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Rodman. Jordan's got 43 points.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'll be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Now here's Pippen, following the shot by Patrick Ewing. John Starks on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Now Longley. Outside Harper. He passes to Pippen. Back to Harper. Feeds it to Jordan. Stripped away.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harper's shot's good. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chicago with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Chicago making some changes. Free throw good, Jordan. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Down by 15. Now the pass to Christie. Launches it. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Basketball season has returned.
It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. It's life or death with me, man. But you know, there's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am.
Feel me?
You can hate me now,
QB,
but I won't stop now, 'cause I can't stop now.
brave heart.
You can hate me now,
Come on.